So there's a new show on CNN and I'm really, really liking it. It's called The Source with Kaitlan Collins, and there are very substantive reasons why I like this show, but there's also some shallow and superficial reasons as well. So let's focus on the substantive reasons. Now, even though Kaitlan is now an anchor in prime time on a major news network, it feels like she's still a reporter, because when she talks about different stories, it feels like she knows a lot more than just someone who's read it or been fed information by their producer. It feels like she's actually talking to sources. So I don't know, maybe that's why they call it The Source, but I love that about her. She seems to be really grounded in reporting, and that just makes her show even better. The second thing I really like about it is, I don't know if Kaitlan Collins is a Democrat or a Republican. When she has Republicans on, she holds them to task, just as she does with Democrats. And she's from Alabama, so I think it would be easy to assume that she's a Republican or, a very strong conservative. But the fact that I can't tell means she's doing a really good job, and that's so refreshing when it comes to the news. The third thing I like is, as an independent voter, I like this show because I actually hear from Republicans. It feels like Kaitlan isn't focused on Republicans, but she just seems to be very inclusive of Republicans. Now, I don't know if this is because Fox News tends to do very well at the 9 o'clock hour and typically win. So if she's trying to compete with Fox News, or if she's just really trying to bring a more balanced perspective. But if she is doing it for ratings reasons, I'm not mad at it, because I actually like hearing both sides of issues instead of having like a particular political lens on whatever story. So that's cool. So now to the shallow and superficial reasons why I like The Source with Kaitlan Collins. Every night that she's been on, she has such a cute pantsuit on. The colors pop. Her clothes aren't too loud. They're very classy, but they're very stylish and modern at the same time. Another shallow, superficial thing I like about Kaitlan Collins' show is her hair and makeup. She is always together. Her makeup is pretty, but it's never too much. Her hair, it always looks super shiny, like she just conditioned it, and she just always looks really good. So even if you're not into news, if you just like some inspiration for professional clothing or want to look at some cute hair and makeup, The Source of Kaitlan Collins is a great show. But if you care even a little bit about what's happening in our country, this is a great show, because she just really seems to be on the front lines of finding out what's going on and getting it from the people who are making decisions that affect us all.